Hi everyone, so first video review for this week is for Heart of Gold by Luci Dreamer. I have just posted my Goodreads review the other day, so if you are on YouTube there's a link in the description below, and if you are on Facebook or on my blog then there is a link within the post, and this is the video review. So, Heart of Gold by Luci Dreamer. This was so very sweet. It's a story of Thomasina, and she didn't want the life that was mapped out for her. She didn't want the marriage that was planned by her father. She didn't want any of it, and so she left that life behind for one of opportunity, taking the new identity of Thomas. And along her travels, obviously she's in search for the dream of freedom and the life she wants, and she's on her way to the gold rush, the Klondike gold rush, which I don't know a lot about, but I've learned a lot about it obviously reading the book. Thomas, she meets this couple, and she strikes up an unlikely friendship with Rachel, and throughout the adventure and to their new lives, Thomas and Rachel, they encounter quite a bit of hardship, and they go through quite a lot of emotional turmoil, difficulties, and other hardships. But the whole while, Thomas has to keep her identity secret, obviously, because Rachel thinks she is a man, and it worries her what the consequences will be if she's found out, and the threat it will be to her life and to what she wants. So she has a lot of secrecy going on. But I mean, as a debut novel, and this is Luci's debut, it was absolutely brilliant. I loved every second of the adventure and how much I learned, and I did learn a lot about the times and what went on, and the adventure that Thomas sort of embarked on, and how she was concealing her secret. But it was absolutely fascinating to follow Thomas's journey, and really encounter the obstacles she faced, and you did face them with her pretty much head on. It was an angsty story. It had a lot of drama. It was very drama filled, but it was also really beautifully sweet and romantic when Thomas and Rachel were more developing their feelings for one another, and sort of becoming a little family, if you like. And there was a lot of challenges for them along the way, but a forbidden love story, like a forbidden with a secret, the type of secret forbidden love story, it's always a win, and because it's always such an interesting concept to play with. And Luci has really delivered a great story from this. She's really, you can tell she's done her research for like the Gold Rush and the times, and she's really put together a very clever concept of how Thomas behaves and interacts with Rachel, even when her secret is known. So I think it's a really interesting concept, and I really did enjoy reading it. There were a lot of surprises along the way, not only for Thomas and for Rachel, but for me as a reader. And I'm so glad that this is a part of a series, because I really want to know what the future holds for them. I'm really excited about Rachel and Thomas's future and their little family, and after everything that tested them in this adventure, I really want to see that they're happy. I really want to see that they have a brilliant future and it all works out for them. I really hope that for them. So I'm really looking forward to reading more from this, and the fact that it is a series, it gives you so much more to get your teeth into. But they both endured such emotional circumstances in finding their freedom and living their dream. And it wasn't without difficulties, and I'm guessing those will continue into their future, into the rest of the series. So I've never think I've rooted for happiness for two people so much. Bless them, they really deserve it, and I hope they find it eventually. It was obviously very trying and testing times. Times were very different back then, and having to conceal your identity and then trust other people with that secret is quite the thing to do. Thomas is to be admired, but I mean, I highly recommend this story. I think it was, for a debut, it really was very good, and it was easy to get drawn in and not want to put it down. Like I say, very sweet, very emotional, and it was just a great read, really. I really did enjoy reading it, and hope you will do. So I will pop a link in the description, so you can go and grab yourselves a copy of Heart of Gold by Luci Dreamer, which I hope you will. If you've read Heart of Gold by Luci Dreamer, I would really love to talk to you about it. I'd really like to get your view on how you found the book and what you thought of it. And if you haven't read it yet, but you're planning to read it, it's on your to be read list, or you're now really interested in reading it, again, comment below, get involved, because it's always great to hear what you're reading. And if you do grab a copy of Heart of Gold by Luci Dreamer, I really hope you enjoy it. It's really good and it's really worth the read. So please do give it a go, because I think it's one of those books that it will stay with you a little bit. It's a very lovely story, and I'm so, like I say, so glad it's a series and we're going to get more of it. So if you do grab a copy, I hope you enjoy it. Bye!